Hi, everybody. Welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, Patrick Mahomes dueling Josh Allen. Unbelievable. My goodness, the Grim Reaper coming at the end. So fired up for this one. Let's get into it. Welcome to the QB School. All right. My goodness, what a game. We're going to show a lot of them here to finish this thing up. Just over 3 minutes left, 4th and 4. Josh Allen with the scramble, 4th down. Sorensen, business decision at the end here. I think he's already got the first, though. Just a great job with his legs. Really, both quarterbacks did a great job extending plays, creating, getting upfield when they had to. I think this play does a decent job of capturing what Josh Allen maybe fell into the pattern of, just as far as his eyes, about sometimes calling his own number. And it certainly works right here. I mean, this is just a silly, this move right here. I feel like we need sound effects. And then my man Sorensen is lucky. Big 17 turned it down there. That is a freight train coming right there. Please get out of bounds, please. But there's nothing here as far as what he needs to do with the ball. I just think watching this game towards the tail end, this can get you in a little bit of trouble of saying, hey, I'm just going to get it myself. And certainly nowhere near the athlete that Josh Allen is. But I've fallen into that trap myself, and it can get you in trouble right here. He's just such a dynamic athlete. Nothing there. Create, make a couple guys miss. 1st down, 4th and 4. Just a massive play. But again, you can see the pattern here to me. Just watch his eyes. Look down. I mean, he sees that thing before he even gets to the back of his drop. Now, you have to still make 2 people miss, put a ridiculous move on, and have the vertical speed to get it. Next one here, 4th and 13. Coming off the 2-minute. This is just an absolute murder up top on the corner. Just an absolute dead body, however you want to frame it. I mean, just dirty. And I mean, the throw hits him like a spear in the chest. Just dunk. My goodness, he got all the way into that. Great job here, too, using this pump fake to manipulate that middle field player. Big fake, boom, and he's coming back immediately. You know, that's not a pump to work something down here to our left. That's a pump to move someone in the middle of the field, come back and rip it. Look at him get through that throw. I know all those QB gurus out there, those purists, losing their mind. The back foot coming off the ground. Old school right there, ripping it. That thing is from the warning track to the plate. Now this move up top, so concept-wise, exactly what they've got going on here. Whether he's trying to work it or whether it's just for show here as far as how they're trying to get to this. We've got a 7, a circus down here at the bottom, deep out. We've got what looks like it's almost like a post until you can't, and then turn it down, almost like a post curl. And then we've got this little 7 up or deep up and out. And this thing, really the pump to me is to hold this middle field player, or maybe he is true Roethlisberger in it, kind of coming back and turning down, throwing this 7 over here. But because his eyes, everything over takes it over here, it creates, he's trying to create that window to let this thing rip. Now, when homeboy decides to just get turf monstered right here, this thing is dirty. And the route is dirty. There's no doubt about it. But great quarterback manipulation here of the middle field player. You know, and if that guy doesn't fall up top, it's still got a shot to be a nice play. That is getting through a throw, though. My goodness. Schemed up, dialed up, routed up. My goodness. I mean, just dirty route. But again, you know, he had some great kind of subtle pocket movements to stay in rhythm and really rip balls down the field, whether they were on time outside the numbers or the big touchdowns right here. 2-point play. Again, Josh Allen doing Josh Allen things. Nothing's there. In fact, I would argue that Diggs has no idea what he's doing at the start of this play, meaning he doesn't know what route he has. But to be able to create and finish this thing off with how he does with this throw going to his left. So nothing there. No, left, no, right, reverse field. Get downhill and flip it back across your body going to your left. Now that's a hell of a catch too from Diggs, no doubt about it. But watch Diggs up top. He's the number 3 in that pseudo bunch. He walks off the line. I mean, he doesn't know what he has. That's not a route. This release, this is not a route. This is, I don't know what I have. Still don't know. Still don't know. Now I'm going to go. And on the back line, and it's a hell of a catch. It really is. And how he works himself out because he's the number 3 to be matched up with a linebacker type. But that is a ridiculous throw. Going to your left. Open up your hips. Flip. Give your guy a shot. High back 5. And to make the play. Need every point. You can watch him here on the right side of the screen. Come in. I mean, he's not even, he doesn't know what he has. But to buy that time, to be that creative, and to be able to finish it, pretty special quarterback play. My goodness. Now going the other direction, a 3rd and 10. Down here, we're going to get a little short motion. 2x2 condensed. Hit that sail route. Just trust Kelsey. I mean, this is a massive play. This 3rd and 10. Take advantage of that leverage. Have a little double move on the outside. Just playing buddy ball. Again, I love how they use these motions to move Kelsey around to get the leverage that he wants. A lot of trust. Just a massive conversion on 3rd and long. So look at this short motion. So this short motion changes the leverage. Right? So when he short motions and crosses to become the number 2, now he's got inside leverage to run that out. Mahomes lets him win at the top and throws it right on him. On the body, on the break. Just beautiful execution. Obviously trusting him to be able to do that. He's done it consistently for years and years and years. But I love how Reed and company get him the correct leverage to win by using this little cross motion, short motion. Next one here. This is just absolutely ridiculous to catch this kind of route versus this kind of coverage. The safeties look like they're non-existent. We're piecing people before we get by them. Mascot loves it. Everybody loves it. 2-man. Mahomes pointing out the pass protection to the right for the back. But there's a lot of faith in this. I mean, this is nice enough pass protection, but there's people all around him. I mean, this isn't a phone booth. Look when he lets that thing go. Right down the hash. On the body, on the break. And then, I mean, what's 21 doing? My goodness. To the house. That is just absurd. So the fact that, this play to me is really the kind of back-breaking moment. But this is good coverage. To me, this is 2-man. And this is a good concept up top. The bones of 4 verticals is what you would probably want versus 2-man. And the vast majority of the time, the ball's going to go here. Usually you'll have something to pull this other safety out of here. I'm thinking of like kind of a burst 7 or something to come in and out of there. But if you want here to give this a chance, you can also, you see teams running a lot with a shallow. But this in specifically, if you're going to come up here and run an in, and he gives kind of a nod to the out and then comes across, but it should not win. This guy is inside leverage running the whole time. He's over the top. He's got to take this away. He can't be cheating to undercut an outbreaking route. So when at this point, when he turns and runs here, this route is dead unless it's this guy. So yeah, he gives him a little something, but this is just pure speed across. Okay, and then worst case scenario, they make a great hookup, catch it right here. You've still got this guy viced, in my opinion, with 2 safeties. You come down here and you force him to get down to the ground, whatever it takes. You can't miss this angle. And I get it, he's a special athlete, but my goodness, this will get people fired defensively. I mean, look at the leverage down here on the bottom. You're telling me that an in scores on a touchdown from this? Again, let's first play the play out up top. Can we get it to the 3 running the pipe? I mean, that's good coverage. That's good coverage up top. Everybody's in the hip. Really, everybody's in the hip everywhere. The best chance is probably the check down. But this is a touchdown? That's just a brutal angle from that safety. Just horrific. And then that's just next level speed. Just great job by Mahomes. But there's some special talent on that perimeter. There's no doubt about it. I just can't get over the fact that you hit an in for a touchdown versus 2-man. All with good coverage until the safety send the tackling. Whew. Special. So now Bills get it back. Down 4. Bunch of big plays on this drive. Great job by Allen right here, climbing the pocket, settling, taking advantage of the middle of the field. Again, a little in, wrap in. You know, I chuckle a little bit watching these guys try to play 3 safety stuff when it ends up just being split field coverage. But Josh Allen here, just watch the pocket mechanics. Hit the back, 2 hands on the ball, up, settle your feet, get your base back. I mean, it's world class. And make that type of throw. I mean, it's world class. Again, you know, look at the shell here defensively. Why are you trying to hide? And this is me going off on the rails a little bit. Why are you trying to hide a 2 safety look here to a 3 safety look to then to just play normal split field coverage? I don't understand it. What are we playing? Just straight up 2? Can't get home too much time because you're doing some fancy exotic cover 2 with the safety now is playing the middle hook. He sees the tight end run shallow and he just decides to lose his mind and go cover the shallow. And then an in gets wrapped right behind him. Fancy for what? But my goodness, quarterback wise here, fundamentals, climb the pocket, flip your hips, settle your feet, make an absolute dime of a throw. The accuracy allows for the yak. Beautiful. Next one here. And this is Josh Allen just going to work. Anticipation up top on the stop route or hinge. I mean, y'all, this thing is a thing of beauty. The throw is not necessarily what I would consider pinpoint accurate, but watch when he lets this thing go. The ball's going back right here. The wide receiver's on the 41. I mean, that's good coverage up top. Ball's halfway in the air before he puts his foot in the ground to come back. And the wide receiver does a good job coming back to it too. I mean, it's just world-class capital A anticipation. And that's a nice, easy flick. It looks so easy for him, effortless, to rip these balls outside the numbers to the wide side of the field. But again, I can't overemphasize how impressive the anticipation is and just the decisiveness on these back-to-back throws here that we'll show in this video. Up top again. I mean, it's beautiful. It's outstanding. One-on-one outside the numbers, perfect timing, anticipation, good enough accuracy, rolling. Just crazy decisive. Beautiful timing, rhythm. Lots to like. Halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications. It lets you know when we go live, when we put out new content. I certainly appreciate the support for the channel. Then if you want even more quarterback school options, we've got all sorts of free stuff available in the description to this video. We've got a quarterback school tool, learn how to beat every single coverage. We've got a Pass Pro Quiz. We've got a free quick game course. So get over there, check out those different resources. In addition, we also have the Quarterback School Patreon community. That's a great way to ramp up your football IQ, your football knowledge. Usually 3 to 4 videos a month over there, trying to create the environment of what it's like in an NFL quarterback room. So really usually deep dives, full games, kind of going to the detail, the nuance of the position, of concepts, pass protection, run game, reading defenses, all that type of stuff. If you're interested in that, check out the Quarterback School Patreon community. And then finally, the absolute premium content through the channel are the Quarterback School courses. Have a number of different courses available right now, have some in the pipeline as well. The ones that are available right now are How to Beat Every Coverage, the RPO course, the Pass Protection course, and the Tempos course. So lots of different ways to up your football game. Get over there, check that out. All of those resources are available in the description to this video. So get over there, check those out. As for this one, let's keep it going. Down here at the bottom of the screen, a couple plays later, this gets a pass interference, but this is the same play. In short, the same principles. Bottom of the screen, I mean, he's already separated to throw that ball. The wide receiver's at the 25. Goes all the way to the 18. He catches it. It's pass interference. It gets held too. But again, that is capital A anticipation. That is outstanding. And the only thing that I'm being a little nitpicky about the accuracy is it doesn't have to be that close if you can bring him back down his stem a little bit or a little bit outside. But if you're going to throw with that kind of anticipation, you're going to have throws like this. And it's impressive all at the same time. So they're playing middle field close, lurker robber, old school lurker robber. Just beautiful. Catching one-on-ones outside the numbers, making them pay with precision, timing, accuracy, anticipation. NFL quarterbacking at its best from within the pocket. And then the next one here for the touchdown, this is just brackets gone wrong. Watch the miscommunication up top. So they run miscommunication for who's got who's who in the zoo, who's covering the number 2, who's covering the number 3. You can see the safety here. He's making a call, in my opinion, right here. He's making a call to this guy right here, saying how we're going to play those two. But the problem is now this guy gets bumped in. So now he moves now down into technically the middle of the 3 linebacker types. So he gets bumped in. Now he's still playing the same technique that he should on the number 2, but now he's on the number 3, and he does not have bracket help. So it looks like the bracket is on the 2. So when he bumps down right here, and we just run this nice, easy middle of the field, there's no one there. It would be perfect if it was brackets, but it looks like he's playing half bracket, which is not a winning business model. So again, it's real subtle. Watch it. Hey, here's the call. Bump inside, play the same coverage. Now I don't have bracket help, and that's too easy. So again, full speed here. Kick it down. The communication right there. You can see them turn, talking to each other. Hey, bump inside. Well, I'm going to play the same coverage that I just got told. Except now I'm on a different guy. And that's how you struggle defensively on the back end. Great job by Josh Allen being able to see it, diagnose it. That's way too easy. Beautiful pass protection. Routes on air. Again, full speed here. Miscommunication. Bad leverage. Make them pay. Split field coverage. Middle of the field. Beautiful. It's too easy. Miscommunication on the back end. Blown coverage. Bad leverage. Make them pay. Outstanding. And then, 13 seconds. So let's quickly talk here while this thing is playing. For me, the whole squib kick thing, I think, is a different conversation. I don't necessarily probably dislike it as much as some people, but the defense here obviously given way too much ground, but the Chiefs do a great job of executing. They take exactly what's there and maximize it by getting vertical, no wasted movement, just a quick little now screen, uncovered screen. And they do a great job, right? The 2 blockers run through common color, split those guys. Hill does a great job getting vertical, get what you can get and get down. And of course, they've got timeouts. You're welcome. Hoarding timeouts. Great job identifying it. Get vertical, give yourself a chance. Then the next one here, pretty awesome. That looks like Mahomes and Kelsey communicate for whatever reason to run something out of the ordinary or not what that necessarily was called with the whole do it communication that's picked up on the mic. But Mahomes, I think my favorite part about this is he's ready to let it rip earlier. But he almost turns it down. He doesn't almost. He turns it down. Watch him almost like this isn't a pump fake. He's ready to throw it, and then he doesn't. The right tackle looks like he takes either the right guard is wrong or the right tackle takes an L inside. But Patrick Mahomes is ready to throw this thing, turn it down, and still be able to rip it. That's just beautiful, man. It really taking advantage of the space, the way that they communicate what to do to be on the same page, to freestyle, but still be able to make him right, even though it wasn't perfect. And again, the timeout saves him at the end. But just this, I think the ability for Mahomes to not panic if it's not there immediately. Like he turns it down, gives him a shot, eyes around, got it. And again, vertical. We could do a whole video on kind of the faults of how these guys are lined up defensively and scheme-wise, but the execution from the quarterback, again, no panic. It's not there, rip. In the arm strength to be able to make that thing happen, get us to overtime. Beautiful. And then 3 plays here in overtime. This 3rd and 1. Now, they probably would have gone for it on 4th and 1 if they didn't get it here. But to me, this is sprint out towards the arrow, 2 little whips coming in and out. and just way too much space for Kelce on the corner. Kelce's got a great job of sitting down. Here again, go to school on the motion. It's not there, throttle down. And again, Mahomes makes this look easy, right? Both these quarterbacks make it look easy. Going to your left, flip your hips, put it right on him. This is obviously not an easy throw. So a little short motion. What's the play? The play to me is what I'm used to calling arrow, but really double arrow or double whip. So we're coming in like this and out, in like this and out. Both these are great options for a first down. Then we're going to come up, and this is usually paired with a corner. But right here, it looks like when this isn't there, up to the corner, and he does a great job of like settling in this little space, this void. This is just too much space here. 3rd and 1, and he's able to just easy flick. But again, he's moving to his left. The back comes up, seals the edge. He's going to his left and is able to throw that and read Kelce settle down on that 7. This is a 3rd and 1, overtime for your season. Just great job. 1, 2, 3, no. Settle down, wide open. Just massive first down. Again, going to your left, getting as downhill as you can, getting to your target. But obviously, he's not. I mean, look at this throw. I know we're getting spoiled right now with young, great quarterback talent, but that's pretty special. And he's consistently doing it. Next one here is just almost like a pseudo pick here. So they're going to shift from 2x2 to 3x1 like a loose bunch. Kelce is going to run into the corner. Now, it looks like it's more accident to me than anything else. Maybe. You tell me. You be the judge. The corner down here, covering the shallow. Either way, that's what happens. Man coverage. I thought he was going to try to score there too. But great job by Mahomes finding it, throwing again a super catchable ball. Moving a little bit to his left, negotiating some linemen, almost up in the air. Easy flick. But again, I don't think this is necessarily a called rub or pick play. I just think Kelce gets off on a funky release and runs right into the corner, and good things happen. But Mahomes does a great job. You still have to find it. This is the downfalls of playing so much man coverage. Boom. Got him. Again, Kelce takes that big inside release inside the defensive end. I don't know. The more I watch it, the more it looks like it's pretty on purpose. Pretty hard, though, to exit through the B gap and think you're going to pick the corner. Beautiful, though. Great job finding it. Nice job by Mahomes. Again, these throws look easy because they're not far, but he's moving the other direction. You got to weight it perfect. If you don't throw it with some sort of touch, it's really hard. Just great job. Perfect throw. The weight, the balance of it, the accuracy. And then game winner. Just a beautiful job. Again, Kelce, a little back shoulder. I mean, the first time I was watching this, I was like, this looks like a penalty to me at the bottom of the screen. The 2 receivers are moving, right? Is he set for a second before Kelce moves? I mean, you tell me, are there 2 wide receivers moving while Kelce's moving? Yes, 100%. Penalty. Bills Mafia, you're welcome. If Kelce were to get set there, that'd be a shift, but he's moving the entire time. That's a penalty. Either way, just great job from Mahomes, giving him a chance. Again, check his base. Pump, never a heel click. Anticipation lets this thing go early. And not a perfect throw, but good enough. Kelce makes a great job making the adjustment. Lets that thing go so early. The timing of it. Beautiful. Again, one-on-one in the perimeter, outside the numbers, anticipation, accuracy, touch. Just a full catalog of throws, really, from both these guys. Just a special offensive performance on so many different levels. Playmaking, quarterback play, big plays down the field. One of those games you just don't want to end. And from the quarterback position, there were just so many dynamic plays just at the end. I mean, just magical. Special weekend. So that is a wrap. My goodness, what an unbelievable game on so many different levels, regardless of how you think about the overtime rules, regardless of what you think about the end of the game, as far as special teams, kicking it, kickoff, all those types of things that really went into the holistic kind of ending of this game. The quarterback play was simply magnificent. It really was a pleasure to watch. Didn't want it to end, and was just so much fun to break down here. Hopefully you really enjoyed it. Let me know what you want to see next. As always, I appreciate it. I will see you next time. Have a good one.